So, we're still looking for a red guy with a red beard. News. Can't go that way. Up. Get your hands off me! Please stop restraining, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. You don't know. Let's call them down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No! Why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on, just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? The Central Department of Investigation? That's what CDI stands for. A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I am so glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There's a man with a rifle around here. I know, I'm looking for him. Ms. Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she asked us... she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. I cannot read. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about a Ms. Grindle. Don't you see I'm one of yours? You're CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls, no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough, you've been living here for 12 years, let's go. Sir, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They've killed somebody already. She said, is it done? And he said, he's dead. Could you tell me the story from the start, please? Strap in, chap. I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet. I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's a violation of just listen to it. The things they talked about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever, we'll wait. Whew. Oh, this is going to be a lot of reading. They really did a number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face, but you smell like whiskey. And what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. This is him. This is Diaz. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where is your violin? Funny, I gave the rifle to Zora. Listen to me. Okay, so the woman is Zora. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably already on my trail. Fuck! What were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip? Why didn't you go straight back to HQ to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Okay, so this happened at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure up there. Oh, I know the route you're going to take. Hang on. I know the route we're going to take. I know how to get on and off of Jorah's Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they, unintelligible. Come on, Zora, just give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boit. Okay, so his real name's Boit. Let me get my stuff. Just give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... They won't be able to track me if I... 8:30, Boit. You're not making all of this up. Are you crazy? Of course not. Now, let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of it all. Okay. Who is Joseph Banny? Okay, we're not looking into Joseph Banny at the moment. So we've got no more clues for Banny's murder yet. Okay. I need to see the room. Can you show me to it? See? I knew there was something fishy. Follow me. Thank you. What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? It's classified. Oh boy. Can we hurry up, please? This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. So why did you walk us all the way over here if we were going to this door? Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody... Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door with the count of 3. 1. Ooh. Oh, hello. Everybody on your knees, hands on your heads. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody, until I've had a look around. What did we find? Found a key. Apartment 9. Okay. Oh, man, all of this reading. Excuse me, Miss Grindle. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Oh, really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building. But they changed the way the rooms are numbered. This tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number used to be 4. The one you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary! We just got really lucky. I think that Miss Grindle over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boit. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindle is very interested in her neighbourhood. What I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He, in turn, is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Jorah's Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged, that the network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Miss Grindle said her apartment was 4 and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right there on the wall. Maybe you can figure out if the rooms figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring him up to speed. Where's this floor plan then? Oh, we gotta figure this out. So, floor number 9 used to be where? Is this where I am now? Freeze! She's tied up. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you doing to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. What's your name? I'm Lila. Are you hurt? I don't think so. Just very sore. And my wrists burn like fire. Alright, Lila. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. You're a doctor. Alright, our medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck. She was in here, and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes. I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have had surgery to look like me. When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly, she must have some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone who might be trying to get you, anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important, except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side at an escort agency. So you are... I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. That's because she took your place. Do you think she went with him? Oh no. What if she did? Something bad to him? You can testify that I've been here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? Public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name? Address? It was all on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. Oh look, here's Gary. Knock knock. Hey Gary, Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. Luckily, I've already been upstairs. Oh, this is the place that said that they were closed. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila? A sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Can you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand I can't risk my business like that. Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. Oh my god. You want me to fix something as well? I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running out a few months. I told her that I need her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I cancelled their appointments. Those are all high-class people. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already and they wouldn't listen to me. I have the contract right here, see? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she'd already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? I'll talk to her. What's her name? Sheila Nowak. I'll see what I can do, but even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we're good if she goes to the client she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you and don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Saviants. The unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through that big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far and in the wrong direction. Be back soon. Stay put. So go down a level. Oh! Want me to go this way? Hello. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? Well, I would like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I am not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you here, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Antoni. Oni, yes. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Antoni? I'm sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what did you want from me? As your brother clearly already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations, and you're trying to force me to go back? Why won't you want to work for him? What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? I mean, that would be counterproductive. Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help if Thompson is forcing you into something? No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on Femus, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gara. And that's why I've been working for Thompson. But now, I have all the money I need. Thompson told me that you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you'd have saved enough by now? That's none of your business. You can trust me. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that is against the law. Alright, then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancelled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. You said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? That's not English. Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Lila, huh? Who is the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who the client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customers. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he is in danger. Okay, I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know that Saviants have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Savient university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly, and Tony helped me prepare everything without them knowing. My ship to Femus leaves tomorrow morning. Alright. I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You wanted to know the name of my regular customer, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the centre. Liam. Alright, do you know his exact address? 144 Romport Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you, and good luck at university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The Director of National Security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
So it's our boss. Right, back to Lila's apartment. So, how did it go? I'm sorry, but Sheila won't come back. Haha, Mr. Conrad, I am sure you are joking. I am not. She's not coming back. But she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson. You will leave her alone. Forget about the customer I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I will come up with something to have your place searched. I'm sure you won't risk that, will you? Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agency. We are closed at the moment. Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. So we've helped Sheila. Right, Gary, our boss is crooked. Gary's gone. Oh, he's up there. Duh. Hey Gary, sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently the woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she's impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait, what? Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her. How did they know that he'd pick an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's why he did maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency's customer is? It's the chief. Here's the kicker. I think it's our chief. What? The customer's name is Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area. I need to call HQ immediately. When did she meet him? 2 days ago, I think. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at the HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in the handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath.
Much bigger
We
plan.
were just scratching the surface.
I went to the wrong floor again. It's 2 up, right? No, that's the roof. Was I on the right floor? Yes, I was. Train station's off to the left, right? Nope, one more down. Left, right. Oh, my jaw is aching. Oh. Hello? Hi, Neil. Hi, Saito. I just wanted to remind you to check out the perp's boat. The harbour is right on the other side of the train station. Oh, yes. Let's go check out the boat. Sir, may I ask what you're doing at Matuna Harbour? Don't think I've seen you here before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with the TSW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around the harbour? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right. If you can tell me the idea of the specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Berta. Its ID is 220190. Let me check. Right, that one's docked down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Please don't touch any other boats. Berta! Berta! Anyone home? A pocket laser cutting device? Its cuts leave a blue residue. This is the boat. Open first aid kit. Some untangled bandages on top of the other contents. And a sink full of bristly red hair. He's had a shave. Is there anything else? 1, 2, 3. Nothing else. No. Okay. Oh, I got stuck. Today was supposed to be my day off. Oh. Right. First aid kit. I'm missing one more clue from this. Is there anyone to talk to? Oh yes, I had to speak to somebody at the Red Herring, didn't I? Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? Ed? Ah, you mean Silver Tongue Ed. Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Shame he got kicked out when TSW started asking for rent. I met him earlier. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again? What? Are you going to pay for him? Ha! Didn't think you uppers were good for anything. It's $50 a month, $500 for a year. I'm gonna pay Fred. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to boot him for another reason. TSW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. Ed, hello? Neil Conrad here. What? Who is this? Neil Conrad, I'm the CDI agent we spoke earlier. I don't know no CDI agent. Oh my god, Ed. You asked me to help you with your old spot at Lacuna Harbour. I arranged it and you're good to come back. You what? Look, if you're making fun of me... I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Ha! Today seems to be like my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You heard that, old lady? We're going back. Now, how about in return you tell me all you know about that guy who stole your friend's boat? Right. I noticed the fella when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a laser knife, like it was butter. Yep, we found the laser knife. And those are big ass ropes, I'll tell you. Tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? Didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Could it have been a wig? Ah, he was wearing a wig! But he was bald underneath. Are you sure of that? Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Great, thank you. Anything else you remember? No, look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and neither is my memory. That's alright, you've been a great help. Have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will. Right, we've got Ed sorted. Never eat at Roy's. Ah, okay. Who's Roy? There's nothing down here now. I wonder if there was something in the apartment. Do you know what? To the office. Chaps. Hey, Gary. Oh, it's Saito. Sorry. Hi, Saito. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. The chief wanted me to tell you that we've invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Who? Why? The CEOs of Milex and Dyson Enterprises. They had dinner with Banny right before he was shot. Milex and Dyson, as in probably the biggest mining companies in the world? Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate. Holy shit, with someone like... Wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. Sorry. I just got word from the chief. That reminds me. He also wants to talk to you after you've questioned them. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. Where's this damn conference room? Oh, it's up here. Hello, gentlemen. I am Neil Conrad. Good morning, Mr. Conrad. Abbott Dyson, Dyson Enterprises. Good morning, Dan Kim, Milex. Jazz. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go right to the point then. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The two of you had dinner with Mr. Banny last night, correct? Yes. And you're aware of what happened after he left? We were just told. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Banny were of utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? Oh my god, I'm going to be stuck in between an argument between two CEOs, aren't I? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you had only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Banny dead, any real hope for Drovian independence goes out the window. Which means we maintain this status quo, where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I or was I not at the negotiating table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed at Million. That doesn't change. That doesn't change the fact that that the only ones who will suffer from this will be the Drovian people. Oh, come on. As if you give a damn about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Tillanium to whoever you want. Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation. I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. What was the dinner about? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We need to talk to politicians sometimes. So it was a lobbying thing. And was it just the three of you? Just the three of us and our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily. Really more a social event. Of course, you sometimes talk business at those. I imagine you do. So were there important business things to talk about? We mostly saved those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now without its protagonist. I see. Let me think. Paranoia? Did Mr. Banny seem strange last night? Maybe on edge or paranoid? No, but I'd never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like. What about you, Mr. Dyson? I knew him quite well. We travelled here from Drovia on the same ship. He behaved normally last night, I would say. I see. Let me think. Any enemies? Such a typical sort of detective question, is it? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose. Oh yeah, or maybe anyone who is happy that all of Drovia will be really riled up over this. There was no real chance they would have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. But maybe they'll revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that? I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Nobody concrete. Maybe some disgruntled or someone who overtly threatened him? No. But to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway. Any veiled threats then? None that I'm aware of. Me neither. I see. Alright then, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions. Why not? Of course, there you go. Sweet. Let's go talk to the chief. I'm guessing he's upstairs. But I can't go that way. So is he downstairs? Is he in that room? Nope. Chief! Saito, where's the chief? Or did I have to go through the conference room? Stairs are difficult. Ah, found him. Agent Conrad. Good morning. Morning, Chief. Saito told me you wanted to talk to me. I do. Let's not beat about the bush. Agent Long informed me about your suspicion that a hostile power recently tried to get close to me. Do you have any reliable proof for that? I didn't mean to expose you. I didn't criticize your actions. Please answer my question. We're going to get told off. I don't want to be told off. I found a girl named Lila tied up in her apartment. She works for the Lotus Escort Agency. She was going to meet a man named Liam Campbell 2 days ago. And that's why I thought, you know, I'll save you the headache. Yes, I am the client. What makes you think a hostile agent was involved? It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a procedure done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Banny's murderer. We have a recording of their conversation. It seems probable that she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency. I see. Any idea what her objective might be? Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her? Nothing comes to mind. She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have a suspicion. Out with it. The fake escort talked about some data she stole, I think, from you. Is that what the sniper is going to hand over to Jora's Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without you noticing, sorry? I will talk about that with my superiors. I understand. Look, sir, I can't help but notice that you're dissatisfied with my decision to talk to Agent Long about your involvement. I was following the chain of command. What should I have done instead? Kept it a secret? You could have called me before talking to Agent Long. Well, that's part of the case now. Of course, it will be looked into. I will make sure to assign someone. One more thing, Conrad. You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Nowak, did you? I did. She wanted to know if you were alright. Might want to give her a call. Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. Looks like she finally has the money she needs to go to university. That's good to hear. We have to focus on the sniper now. The handover is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefing. They're waiting for us. How was it talking to those two CEOs? They don't seem to like each other very much. What did you expect? Top mining guy from Drovia and top mining guy from Gara. They're probably mortal enemies. I expected them to be less open about it. You think that rich, influential folks would be more reserved. But the truth is, many of them are more brazen, least classy individuals in the system. Now that we're complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz, but his real name seems to be Boit. He is still at large. He shot Banny around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of Sakura Hotel. Shortly after, he was picked up by an unknown accomplice who dropped him off at the lower layers. That's when he switched to a stolen boat as his second getaway vehicle. He docked at Matuna Harbour, where his ID was picked up by a nearby train station. Then he paid a woman named Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Lila Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. The sniper convinced her to give him the stick containing that data. He will pass it on to an unknown third party at Jora's Plaza at 08:30. Our plan is to intervene and catch the sniper and his associates red-handed. We're going to place plainclothes agents at the cafes and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go if needed. Jora's Plaza is a popular place with lots of breakfast joints. It will be swarming with people. We have to be very careful not to endanger any civilians. Questions? How will we identify the sniper? Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. Do we have any details on the woman the sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see our perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of the original plan. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright then, Conrad, go ahead and submit that sheet on what the sniper looks like. Take your time, go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right. Okay. He is bald. He has cut his arm. Or will he have the viola case? I'm annoyed that I missed that clue. Freeing Lila, lock and key, the floor plan, outside the apartment, suspicious conversation. Nope. Where's the call? Stolen boat, cut rope, outside the concert, no. I don't think I have the thing anymore. I don't have the recorded conversation. It was before this, wasn't it? Okay, so the recorded conversation mentioned the viola case. He's either going to have a cut arm or a viola case. But I haven't got the log. Do you know what? I'm just going to go with viola case. Because he's bandaged up his arm. So, I mean, yeah, it will still be cut. But I'm sure they mentioned something about him having a viola case. Right, let's get ready. Ooh, surveillance! T-minus 90 seconds. Damn, it's more crowded out there than I had expected. I don't think our snipers would get a clear shot. Let's hope we won't need them. Did I ever tell you the story how I joined the CD? Oh my god, we're doing a backstory? Now? Yeah, you saved Mayor Glover's life while you were still a policeman. I wasn't on duty that day, but when I saw the guy pull out a gun, I didn't hesitate. That's what landed me a job at the CDI. Shit, I was so nervous when the chief invited me in for an interview. Nothing had got... I'm trying to read this and what the Surveillance is saying. Nothing had gotten me that nervous again in 15 years. Until today. If we don't book this guy today, someone will have to take the fall for Banny's murder. And we are first in line. We'll find out soon enough. We've got 30 seconds left. I've always wanted to join the CDI, and it seemed like that ship had sailed already. Yet here I am, because I've always been on the side of justice. And that's why we're going to get through this as well. Good things come to good people, huh? It's going down. Any second. Let's focus. Okay. Suspect A is talking. Sounds harmless. Not homeless. The time is now exactly 8:30. Keep your eyes open. No exact matches of target description yet. Maybe he shows up late. He had a cut arm, didn't he? Not the viola case. Entrance B looks like a very close match. Copy. Unit Beta, go after him. He is headed towards the fountain. Can I get an audio feed? I'm not close enough yet, picking up the pace. He seems to be moving towards the man sitting right ahead. They are shaking hands. Very likely to be the accomplice. Alright, Beta, move in and make the arrest. Get the suspect and his accomplice. Be discreet. Don't make more noise than you need to. I think they noticed you. Someone else got up at the cafe south of the fountain. Oh, it's the wrong people. Shit, they're making a run for it. Maybe we had the wrong target. Fuck! Alpha, stop them. Go, 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 go. It was the cut arm, not the viola case. Watch out. Gun. Shit. Oh, fuck. We fucked up. I don't think that this is our guy. Oh, we got them. What the hell happened? Did we have the wrong guy? We started arresting the man you described at the fountain. But then someone in this cafe got spooked and started to make a run for it. I happened to be standing nearby and we went after him. When I got closer, his accomplice pulled a gun on me. Things got messy. We got them both, but Agent Reed also caught a bullet. Medics, move your asses over here, stat. We've got 3 wounded, 1 agent and 2 suspects. Keep an eye on the crowds. Lock down the area, but make sure not to cause more panic. Conrad, I don't have to tell you that this didn't go well at all. It wasn't the viola case.
Once the adrenaline had worn off, the uncomfortable train seat and glaring sunlight were the only things stopping me from falling asleep. My implants had been injecting me with a substance keeping me alert and focused all night, and now I came crashing down hard. I seemed to remember glances from the people around me. I wondered if there was blood on my clothes, but I couldn't be bothered to check. Agent Reed had been transported off in an ambulance. He had lost a lot of blood and was going in and out of consciousness. The projectile had pierced his vest somehow. I couldn't help but feel like this wouldn't have happened if I had submitted an accurate description of the sniper. At least we caught him and his associate. Whether dead or alive remained to be seen. I wondered if this was the beginning of the end of the case, or just its beginning. I finally got up at my stop and left the train, only to suddenly wake up in my seat again and realize it had been a dream. I decided to stand next to the door for the rest of the ride. A cool breeze cut into the train cart and through the haze of fatigue when the doors opened. I considered visiting Kat, suddenly feeling an urge to inhale the woody, slightly dusty air in our old apartment. Kat had filled it with what she affectionately called real things. She loved leather, cloth, paper, and plants.
Likes leather, huh?
Hated the clean metallic surfaces at my apartment. Sometimes I did too.
Okay. That's where I'm finishing up today. I'm going to go do a few things. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I've been looking forward to this game for ages, and I'm very glad that I have finally got to play it. I'm looking forward to carrying this on as well. I just love the fact that all of the choices have consequences. I can't go back and give an accurate description now. I'm so pissed off about that fucking Viola case. Anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend. Whatever you get up to. I am going to be back on possibly Tuesday.